Hi guys. Okay, I'm going to, it seems like I'm recording this last session for you because nobody has pitched. This is our last lecture for the semester, and I am using this as a sort of revision or a question and answer session, as I mentioned in my last message or my last announcement to you guys. But nevertheless, I will continue. So I don't think today is going to be a very long session because obviously there wouldn't be much or any questions. So I'm just going to go over the pacer quickly. Okay, so let me start here. So I tried to make it as simple as possible for all of you. And by doing so, I basically placed every single learning unit onto paper with the topic, the theme, as well as the chapters. Okay, so learning unit 1 features operations management. And this specific learning unit is focused on 3 themes, and it's part of chapter 1. Learning unit 2, design, theme 1, 2, 3, and it is a in chapter 3. Learning unit 3, process design and strategy, 2 themes. Chapter 4, sorry, that was an error. Learning unit 4 is on forecasting, also 3 themes. Chapter 5, learning unit 5, inventory management, 6 materials requirement planning, 7 capacity planning, 8 aggregate planning, 9 short-term planning, and 10 operation challenges. So all in all, a total of 15 chapters, which does sound a lot, but if you break it down into the actual themes, it's actually not so bad. So my advice to you is to please make sure that you set yourself out a planning session or planning station or a set guideline on how you're going to be attacking these chapters specifically. There's a very high probability that you will have a case study. It may not be a long case study, but it may be shorter case studies that directly are part of your, fall directly part of your question. So what I did is I basically went through some past papers, and based on those past papers, I put together a little, say, a focus area. I am not telling you to not focus on the entire learning unit. All I am saying to you is use this as your focus point, but go through every single module, every single learning unit in your module outline and your themes, please. I am not telling you not to study the rest and only study this. I am just telling you that based on my research that I did, remember, I do not set the paper, nor do I see the paper, that this is just what had come out in previous years, all right? So the first one is operations management. What is operations management? You probably get a case study and you have to now speak on ops management from their perspective. And I put the learning unit theme and the chapter there to just make it a lot easier for you. Then you're going to speak on product life cycle, the different competition sections within the chapter, the manufacturing stage, manufacturing area, for IR and forecasting. It goes hand in hand. So you may get a question there. And then scheduling, which was the last one that we had done, last learning unit that we had done. So what I'm saying is use this as your guideline, but still do a learning plan based on the other sections in your module outline. Your paper, from my understanding, is a sit-down paper. So you have to go to a venue and sit down, and you have to write it there. If there is any questions at all, please, please, please contact me via WhatsApp, whether it's a personal message or on the group. There is some of the students that come to me directly, which is great. Sometimes I don't always respond, straight away, but in the evenings I definitely will. Also, just an update on your assignment too. I finally got the memo. Yes, it just arrived right now. I am going to grade your papers by latest tomorrow, and I will have those marks up. Hopefully, OC results publishes the results tomorrow. If not, your results will probably only get published on Monday. Okay, it is a bit late for me to finish everything like tonight, but because I do have another lecture after, but I will finish it tomorrow. And basically by Monday, you should have your results published. Okay. It will be published on your student portal on Monday, and then it will be published on ARC probably by Tuesday. Okay. Since there's no one here, there is no questions, but I will reiterate it. This is basically your entire MO that I have summarized and put it into perspective for you, so you know what goes where. This is the research that I've done with past papers that I just put together commonalities on what had came out in those papers to give you an idea and a direction. I am by no means saying this is all you study for. You study for everything, but there will be just specific focus on these ones. Okay. All righty. Well, that's it from me. I guess I will chat to you guys on WhatsApp because I don't think we will be, speaking again since this is our last lecture. But thank you very much, and I will chat to you soon. All the best with the examination. Please prepare well. And if you have questions again, please come to me. Thank you.